What can you tell me about St. Louis and what it has been able to do in terms of hockey the last few years and producing so much talent? And who were the role models for you as you grew up through the system?
I think the biggest thing is just having the ex-NHL players coming back and coaching. I think big guys, Jeff Brown and Keith Tkachuk and even Al McKenna, is just spending time in the community and teaching those younger kids how to play. And I think that's what we have to give our success to in St. Louis. And for me, a big guy was Bruce Racine. He played in the NHL for a little while too, and he's been great as a goalie coach and teaching me things about the position and how to be a young man as well.
Well, when you get into the sport, you have options, and I'm sure all parents are thinking, please not that position, given the expense that goes with it. How did you get pushed into net? So was this on you willingly?
I think I was kind of drawn to the gear. I think that's how it starts for most goalies. And I just, I kind of stuck with it because I loved it so much. I have a younger brother who just turned 13, and he wasn't able to play goalie. My mom wouldn't let him, so only one goalie in the family.
How have you managed to even out the peaks and valleys that go with playing the position and just being mentally strong and moving forward from some tough days and of course enjoying the good stuff?
I think that's a process you come through as you get older. I think these past 2 years at the national program, I really, learned how to fight through adversity and all those things. And it's easy when you have a team that you're really close with. They help support you through tough times and, help celebrate through the good times.
Yeah, what was it like going to Ann Arbor and leaving home at a very young age, knowing you had to take the next step in your young career?
It was tough. It was, it was pretty tough for my parents as well, and my brother and sister. But it was definitely the best thing for me and for my development. And when you have a chance to play for your country, you can't pass it up. So,
Pioneer High School or Huron?
Pioneer.
There you go, as usual. The international game, you've had fun. You've beaten Canada along the way. What's it like competing against Canadian teams, and what does it mean to you adrenaline-wise as you get focused for that challenge at international tournaments?
Obviously, Canada is a huge rival of the U.S., so you get pretty excited for those games. And I think, honestly, any international game on that stage is awesome. Being able to represent your country and really represent them internationally, I think that's really special and something that I'll remember forever.
You get to go to Fargo this past spring, and USA under 18. I mean, it's as good as gold, but it's not necessarily easy trying to win a championship on home soil. Just put me through that past month of May and how difficult it was for USA, given the pressures on that team.
I mean, obviously there's a lot of pressure, especially being the defending champions the past couple of years. But we were trying to make our own story and not try to live up to any other teams, but play our game and go in there and do as well as we could. And obviously we didn't win the gold, but I think it really spoke to our team's character how we came back and won the bronze medal after that loss against Finland. So.
We got to meet Jeremy Bracco at last year's draft. He's quite a character, an excellent passer. Tell us about Jeremy from your perspective as a teammate in Ann Arbor.
He's a great kid. He's a fun kid to have around. He's always joking around. But obviously he's a great hockey player, and he's going to be successful in the future. So.
Finally, Joseph, let's end it on this. What did the Leafs talk to you about? What was it like going in there and meeting all those neat people?
It was awesome. Obviously Toronto is an amazing hockey city, and I could only hope to play there one day. So it was great meeting all the guys and being able to talk with them.